Hi everyone! Okay, I know what you're thinking. First of all, you probably don't even recognize me. You may recognize this face. Yeah, me from like 11 to 12 years old, but we are so back. I'm not sure how YouTube shorts work, but I've been like repurposing a lot of my content from TikTok on here, so I'm not even sure who's watching it. I don't even know how this app works anymore. But what I do know is that I love creating and I've been yearning for doing something for myself. So here I am coming back to my passion of creating. So as a friendly welcome back to this channel, I thought what better thing to do than a chit chat get ready with me. And I thought it would be a great idea to either just like introduce myself, reintroduce myself, whatever it is, just all of it here. I'm glad to be back and let's get started with getting ready. I feel like the best way is just to rapid fire a whole bunch of like random facts and lore. So first elephant in the room, I'm not 12 anymore. I'm now 22. I graduated from college and I live in Los Angeles full time. If I told myself when I made this channel that I would be living in Los Angeles, working in Hollywood, literally doing my dream that I wanted when I was a child, I would look at you and laugh. Like, it is crazy. The era of YouTube that I was creating with was in 2012, where My Life is Ava and Alicia Marie were living out in LA and everyone wanted to live there and be them. So the fact that I'm now living here is insane. So when I was consistently posting on here, I was living in Texas. Now I'm in California. I graduated from Howard University out in DC. One thing I will say was going from Texas to the East Coast with snow in 4 seasons was very jarring. I showed up with no coats. I remember the first time it hit below like 35 degrees. I had to go to Aritzia and buy a super puff because I was like, I didn't know what to do. And that's literally what people were telling me to get. And now I live back in California and I don't even know where my puffers are because I don't need them here. As you can tell, wearing a tank top right now and it is the middle of December. I feel like a little bit of reason as to why I'm back would be interesting. So the main thing about post-grad is autonomy, right? I have not necessarily free time because I am working full-time, but I feel like I have the possibility to make any decision and life is finally in my hands. When I'm in school, I just feel like there's always a next step planned for you. But now that I'm graduated, it's kind of like there's nothing left. There's no more milestones set for you. There's no more like awards set for you. It's really all in your hands to get yourself together. I find it scary but also really exciting because I've been kind of waiting for that autonomy and it's been letting me explore tons of different avenues. Like from this, I've been like working out more. I now wake up at like 5 a.m. every day, which is crazy. I'm working out consistently. I'm making time for friendships and relationships. It's honestly great. And that's what I'd say the main reason of why I'm back on this channel. I feel like when you're getting stuck in that corporate 9 to 5, going to work and coming home, I think it's important to remember the things that made you feel fulfilled. And for me, I remember I loved to create. So here I am doing the things that make me happy and fulfilled. But yes, it definitely is a big adjustment, especially making time to do things that you love. I just started posting on TikTok around 3 to 4 weeks ago and I've posted once every day, and now in December I've been attempting to post twice a day. So a lot of the YouTube shorts that I've been posting a little bit have been all coming from content and I've just been like regurgitating that back onto here. And I started posting consistently on TikTok for the reason of wanting to creatively fulfill myself, but then I realized I loved YouTube. So my first ever internship, I was a trailer editor because my favorite part about YouTube was editing. As a kid, I remember all I wanted in the world was Final Cut Pro. I was using Avid, I was using Windows Movie Maker, I was using iMovie. I even got really good at Premiere Pro and After Effects, and that's what I used for majority of my videos. So that passion really took me to working as a trailer editor, and yeah, that all goes back to the TikTok story because I enjoy creating TikToks, but I was editing on my phone and it was very quick. And I feel like with long form content, I'm able to experiment more. I'm able to use a software on my computer and really just fulfill that creative yearn. But yeah, super long story, but we are so back and I couldn't be any happier to be back. I will say more lore about myself. I have the travel bug. I am this stereotypical girl in her early 20s who goes on her Euro summer and raves about it. I spontaneously moved to Spain for 2 months and I decided to take Spanish classes. And from that experience, I was able to travel to so many different countries. I went to the Netherlands, I went to Morocco, I went to France, and I was able to explore so much of Europe. Now all I do is yearn for getting back out abroad, going to different continents, exploring the world even more. I'm trying to think, when was my last trip? A few weeks ago, I went to Mexico for the first time, which was really, really fun. And then in August, which I believe was like 3 months ago now, I'm not good at the months or math, but I went to Paris in Portugal. Let me tell you, Paris is my favorite city, but Lisbon, I need to go back because it might take Paris' spot. I'm trying to think of like any more fun facts. I feel like my life has just been like so post-grad. I feel like I'm at a point in my life now where I'm refinding myself. Especially when you're in college, you feel like you know everything, but the second you graduate, you're like, I did not know a singular thing. But yeah, just navigating post-grad, finding myself, going back to old hobbies. I've tried crocheting, I've tried knitting, I've tried tennis, pickleball, tumbling classes. I've done so many side quests here in LA that I can't even count. In college, I feel like I was also at the same point as I am now. I picked up tons of side things. So I was modeling and I was going to fashion week. I was traveling all the time. And I was really just trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. I feel like no one can tell me that I did not do everything I possibly could do in college. I was doing conferences, I was speaking on panels, I was making short films, I was directing, producing, I was trying a little bit of content creation. I tried being in front of the camera, I tried being behind the camera, I tried going like the corporate route and I had cool internships. I was traveling all the time. I feel like I really exhausted every single avenue in college, which made me literally just, here I am today. This is so funny because I just did not prepare anything at all for this video. I really just sat down and was like, okay, like here we go. Let's just start filming and figure out what sticks. So I hope it's going well. I'm really trying to debate if I want to do mascara today, but like I don't know, the hype has got me. Like the full face, no mascara look kinda eats. If nobody has put you on this Edam lip balm, let me be the one to do it. I was on Accutane for a year and this is the only lip balm that lasts as long as it needs to and also is so moisturizing and does not burn me. I don't know what it is, but a lot of like lip oils and lip balms love to put that mint feeling and it literally burns. Okay, last step is always a good setting spray. Okay, well, that is it for this get ready with me. But yes, this was just a little intro video. If you've been here before, I love to vlog, showcase my life, so a lot of it will be very hectic, but I hope you stay for the ride. I hope someone out there enjoyed me yapping and rambling. If you're new, nice to meet you. I'm Hope, and you'll be seeing more of me. Okay, bye.